Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And man, this is just a crazy day today in sports, but I'm loving it, man, because, woo, better y'all than me, better y'all team than mine. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. So as you guys know, we witnessed two thrillers, but the one that we're all talking about right now is the thriller that took place between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Denver Nuggets yesterday. In that game, the Denver Nuggets at one point in the third quarter were down 22 points. 22 points. And I remember writing on the channel, and I said at that point, I would be stunned if the Denver Nuggets found a way to come back and win that game. I said I'll be stunned because it seems so improbable. But what happened? By the time we got to the fourth quarter, they made a bit of a run and they ended up closing out that deficit to 10 points heading into the fourth quarter. And as I'm watching the game, I'm saying to myself, the Nuggets are not giving up. They're fighting. They're fighting. They're fighting. In the first half, Nikola Jokic really wasn't himself. So we get to the fourth quarter, and all of you guys are watching the game, so y'all pretty much know what happened. And all of a sudden, Jamal Murray, who was not himself, he starts getting hot. And I'm listening to the commentary of Jamal Crawford basically saying, get a mid-range, get a mid-range. He's getting his rhythm. He's slowly getting his rhythm, slowly getting his rhythm. I'm like, bro, he's slowly getting his rhythm. They still down. And the game goes into the waning moments. And I think D'Angelo Russell hits a tough layup high off the glass. And then the Lakers get the ball. It's tie, I believe. And then LeBron has a wide open three after a push off of his former teammate KCP, and he misses the three. The Nuggets secure the rebound. Jamal Murray comes up the court, gets a few screens, faded to the baseline over Anthony Davis's outstretched arms, and hit the buzzer beater, and I just started shouting. I was in total disbelief. I could not believe my eyes. I was like, what a damn game and what a moment in sport. It was absolutely sensational. And with that victory, I know it brought a lot of people excitement, but I knew it was also going to bring a lot of people despair. And one of those people is Shannon Sharpe, who was an avid LeBron James supporter and a Lakers supporter. And after we did our live, I was very interested to see what these people were going to say today when I woke up. So I woke up this morning and I came across a clip from Nightcap with him and Chad Johnson reacting to the game yesterday. And Shannon Sharpe, man, he was so upset. He started essentially blasting LeBron James and Lakers for choking away a 20-point lead. And I was like, damn, he is going at his man. But before we even get into what Shannon said, this video is brought to you by sponsor PrizePicks, which is the largest daily fantasy sports platform in North America. PrizePicks is really simple. Instead of just selecting a team, you just select two or more players, pick more or less their projected stats, and then you place your entry. For example, this week, I'm selecting two entries. Stephen Curry for more than 25 points, and then I got Anthony Davis for more than 2 blocks, and Damian Lillard for more than 4 3-pointers made. PrizePicks is also the only daily sports platform with an injury insurance policy. So for example, if you have a player who gets injured in the first half and doesn't return to the second half, that player gets automatically rebooted. What I also love about PrizePicks is that it offers weekly promotions like Taco Tuesdays. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value. So go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match of up to $100. That's go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, use code CLNS for a first deposit match of up to $100. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do is want to play exactly what Shannon Sharpe had to say here on Nightcap, and then we're going to come back and react to his comments. Take a listen to what Shannon Sharpe had to say here.
The Lakers had them right where they want them. Anthony Davis started the game 14 of 15 from the field. D'Angelo Russell tied a Lakers franchise record with 7 made threes. LeBron James, 12 of his 26 points in the fourth quarter, along with 12 assists and 8 rebounds, was not enough because Jamal Murray, big shot Jamal. In the first 7 quarters in this series, He's shooting 12 of 40 from the field. He went 6 of 8 and hit the game winner in the fourth quarter, and he was sensational. But the Lakers have no one to blame but themselves for being in this situation because they keep turning the ball over. And I thought LeBron James in the third quarter let this game get away from the Lakers because they went to the switch because Jokic had no answer for AD. They put Gordon on AD. They put Jokic on Rui. Now LeBron has KCP. He's horse-dallying around with the ball at the top of the key. He's looking to pass the ball. Do what you did in the fourth quarter. Do that in the third quarter when you got KCP. There is no way KCP should be able to keep you on the outside. So
you got to take advantage of those situations, especially in the third quarter.
Yes.
You got to. What's the quote you always say about having a lead at a certain time? How much lead you get, how much separation you get at a time like that in the third quarter, then you never come down to a last-minute shot for Jamal Murray to be able to hit a shot like that in the fourth quarter because you've extended the lead in the third and you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. And I thought that shot at the end, I don't understand. There's a 6-second differential in the shot clock and the game clock. Okay, why would LeBron take a shot with 13 seconds on the clock? You still have 7 seconds to play with. You want to give them as little time on the clock as you possibly can. Why would you shoot that shot? I understand he's going for the dagger, but you have to understand you had lost momentum of this ball game. A lot of things happened that was fluky. You get a 3-point lead. You almost get a turnover. Aaron Gordon saves the ball right to MP Michael Porter Jr. He hits a 3. Like I said, you couldn't script a better game for the Lakers. Anthony Davis give you 32 and 11. D-Lo, I knew D-Lo. I said he'd hit at least 5 threes. He gives you 7. This is a game. LeBron's got to close it. He's got to bring it home. But, he played well in the fourth, but the third quarter is where you let them make up the difference. You had a 22-point lead.
So you heard what Shannon Sharpe had to say. Listen, you could hear the frustration in Shannon speaking. If I'm a Lakers or LeBron supporter, man, I am besides myself right now because the Lakers played a perfect game, damn near. And by perfect, I mean they played so well to the point that they were able to get up 20 points on the Denver Nuggets on their home court in Denver. Anthony Davis was a man-child in the first 3 quarters. He had 32 points going into that fourth quarter, 30 points going into that fourth quarter. And he was really bothering Nikola Jokic by just attacking him and having Nikola Jokic exert his energy. LeBron was on fire. D'Lo hit 7 threes, 7 out of 11 threes in that game. The Lakers were essentially on their way to win that game. And I was like, how are they going to lose? And to fathom the Denver Nuggets coming back from two double-digit plus leads in consecutive games on their home court to come back and beat the Lakers, I just thought that was highly improbable. And apparently and obviously, I was 100% wrong. In a particular moment like this, Shannon would look pretty bad trying to defend LeBron and trying to pass blame to them. They did it in for game one. Most people in the media did it in game one. They try to blame it on the role players. But this one, man, was on their stars. I'm looking at that game, and there are 3 people I'm blaming for the loss for the Lakers. Darvin Ham for not drawing up enough plays for Anthony Davis to get more touches. He was the best player on the floor. He's been the best player in this series for the Lakers, easily. Number 2, the point guard in LeBron for not getting Anthony Davis the damn ball when he was the hottest hand on the court. And number 3, I blame Anthony Davis himself because there's no excuse for you not demanding the ball. There's no way you can get lost in the offense. I blame those 3 people. Because it makes no sense that AD should have finished that game with 45 points. That's the fact of the matter. Anthony Davis should have finished that basketball game with 45 points. And how they did not find a way to get that guy more shots is beyond me. He's the center, power forward, whatever the hell you want to call it. He can't bring the ball up the court and then shoot the ball himself. No, they have to get him involved. And that is a major, major blunder on their part. In the case of the Denver Nuggets, listen, Nikola Jokic, we got to talk about it. Nikola Jokic is showing you why he's the best player in the world right now by far. Nikola Jokic finished that basketball game with well, let me get the full stats. He finished that basketball game, I believe, with what, 22 points, 27 points, 20 rebounds, and 10 assists with only 3 turnovers, while shooting 56% from the field, 50% from the three. Jamal Murray, who was an absolute no-show for the most of the game, he came on in that fourth quarter and he basically brought that game home. Jamal Murray, and what you saw with him was a metaphor of life. Never lose confidence in yourself if you put in the work. Delusion is when you don't put in the work and you have confidence. What you just saw there was real confidence, because most superstar players would have stopped shooting. Forget about players or all-stars. Most superstars, if they were having the night that he had, would have stopped shooting the damn basketball. That's just the fact of the matter. But Jamal Murray kept on shooting. It shows a lot of character for that to happen. And I know he's never made an all-star team, but now we're really seeing who the real all-stars are, because he's rising to the occasion in the playoffs. I could not believe that the Lakers lost that. Oh my God. What a game. What I want to know from you guys, what do you think about Shannon Sharpe's criticisms? What do you think about today's show, our analysis? Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comment section. We catch you guys on the next show. Peace.